Hello everyone and welcome back to Whiskerwood, where our mice are tending these berry fields over here, while also chopping down some trees for us. However, none of that is going to be enough, because the pirates over here have just made their demands. Okay then. So they want supplies worth 209 gold. Well, luckily, we have been hoarding some supplies just for these people over here. Yeah, some clothing over here and some machinery parts are gonna be enough to make them happy, and they are gonna be heading off and away from us now. And this is basically the whole game. Sometimes the pirates come with demands, sometimes the tax collector comes over and is like, you know what, give me some stuff. Today we need to start preparing for winter, and the first thing we need to do is finish up this research over here. Do we happen to have another educated Whisker? Where is this guy? Why are you working at the smokery? Can you come over here and work at the research house, please? Yeah. Thank you. Because winter is approaching, and currently our only way of keeping ourselves warm is this campfire with very laughable range, considering how big our colony is. And of course, you need to constantly feed it with new supplies of logs. And that's not gonna do. So hopefully once we unlock organized heating over here, our options are gonna open up, and we'll be able to warm ourselves in much better ways. We've also started cooking food, which needs fuel, so we need a way to get more fuel, right? Because I'm pretty sure I don't have any right now. That's going to be done with a charcoal furnace. However, I don't really want to place it near the houses, so let's place it over here. And we're just gonna wait for the end of the day over here, because tomorrow morning we need to upgrade quite a few things across this colony. Oh my god, our taxes are kind of insane right now, 610. And the tax collector is coming over in 2 days. Okay then. Okay, now here's something I learned last week. So you can make a plank path, and there's this log path, right? This makeshift path. These use logs and these use planks. However, if we come over here to the sawmill, you will find out that one log turns into 5 planks. Yup. So it's pretty much never a good idea to make the log path, especially when you can make plank paths. Also, these look really nice. So let me just quickly upgrade this, and as you can see, we will be using 1 plank, but we get 1 log back. Thank you, game. Thank you for being so nice to us. And you know what? That also lets me place more of these without actually feeling guilty that I'm using a resource that is incredibly valuable. Yeah, so let's just create a path over here along the edge of this mine. Yup, that looks nice. And make sure that everything over here on this side of the world is at least connected to each other. Oh, guess who used up all their planks? Okay then. And it seems like we have also finished researching organized heating. So that gets us bonfire and fire tenders. Alright, let's see how this stuff works. What's the range on the fire tender? Wait a second. Is that the same range as the campfire? Okay, it's ever so slightly higher. Because if you see, yeah, the campfire over here can't reach those houses up there. However, the bonfire does. You know what? We're not going to be placing a lot of these anyway. So they need to only be around places where we're actually going to have lots of people. Oh, that's a nice place for it. Right here. Yeah, I like it. Okay, and we're also going to need someone to actually fuel this place. So let's create a fire tender over here. Is there something else that's worth having right now? Do you guys accept mushrooms for tax? No, I don't think you do. And let me also place a storage shed right next to this charcoal furnace so that we can actually store some fuel as well. Oh, wait a second. There's a couple more log cabins over here. That's not okay. Okay, there's also a housing shortage. Yeah, let's place another one of these houses over here. Oh my god, I can't believe I completely missed these log cabins last week. Alright, that's the end of the day, and our taxes are going up. So we're going to be needing to pay 755 this week. Okay, we're going to start with a single fire tender, and we're going to see if we need to, up the numbers. Please tell me this guy is going to be able to refuel the stuff back here as well, right? Because I'm going to be placing quite a few of these. Okay, Mr. Tax Collector over here, you can basically, first of all, get a lot of fish. And then we're going to try and make you happy with all the other stuff that we have. I'm gonna have to give you some berries, right? Yeah. Alright, there you go. I hate paying taxes. Okay, I am going to just gather up a couple more people for farming. Making them happy might get difficult. I'm gonna reroll until I can get something that is gonna help us during the winters. Sure, the planks and the fuel. The fuel is basically the main thing that I wanted. The planks are just gonna help me make a house for the new whiskers that we just got. Okay, you know what? We're gonna build a couple more houses over here. Because I realized all of this area is otherwise gonna just go to waste. And yeah, we were always going to just build stuff on top of this anyway. Now, where is this thing? Yeah, a cafe. I'm surprised I didn't already build one over here. So let's do that. Because these people need a place to hang out and that's gonna make them happy. Whisker ship, you can just go away. I don't need you. And someone is starving? Where are you? Why are you out there? Did I just accidentally mess up and lock you in there? Yeah, I think that is what happened. Okay, we're gonna gather up some logs for winter, so that also means we need to get down here. Let's see. And of course, then we need to get down here as well. Yeah, and basically, as soon as the temperatures go further down, we're gonna stop working over here. Hello, Mr. Smuggler. Oh, you have fuel for me. No, you're asking for fuel from me. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. However, yeah, those bullions are gonna be nice if you can give me some. I can give you some fish for that, if you're okay. I can also give you planks. Apparently, we're making a lot of planks. Yeah, there you go. Give me 3 of these so that I don't have to worry about taxes, at least for a really long while. Because as far as I know, this is basically the last supply ship I'm getting before the end of winter, right? Oh no, we're gonna get supply ships. But we're just not gonna get taxed until after winter. And the supply ships that do arrive are basically gonna cost twice as much. So we need to prepare. Also, why can't we put coal inside of this? Okay, we also need to figure out. So let's just place one here. And I guess, yeah, so over here. And then just one more, right? Yeah, if any of the houses are out in the cold, we'll either move them or cover them up. We'll see. Alright, so 488 is basically the tax that we need to pay today. Which is not gonna be a problem at all. However, for next year, I do want to have another farm for logs. Because this is, simply speaking, not enough. Yeah, these two are not enough at all. So maybe up here. But that area is so much more fertile, so maybe we need to work our way over here. Also, while we're at it, let's pause the sawmills so that these guys stop using our incredibly valuable resources. Hello, Mr. Tax Collector. Don't ask where I got this gold from, but it's basically for you. Yeah, and basically the golden berries is all you get from me. I am not gonna be paying you anything else, man. That is absurd that you want me to pay you while we're all starving over here. Okay, get me some more fuel. And yeah, we might as well get a schematic, otherwise we have to research it. Oh, and this warehouse over here, you guys can store me some fuel, please. Yeah, that's all you're gonna be storing. Just lots and lots of fuel. Enjoyed by passerbys. So if I place it down here, are the people up there gonna enjoy it as well? Wait a second, where am I using my planks at? Oh crap, I'm building houses. Whoops, completely forgot about that. Yeah, let's get rid of that house because we kind of don't need it anymore. And what's the housing space that we have available right now? So if I can fit one more cabin over here. Oh, it's gonna be this one. Yeah, it's gonna be built anyway, so let's get rid of this. Perfect. So that's one less house we need to worry about. I think we have enough fuel for the winter, right? It looks like we do. Alright, and this is basically the last night of fall, and after this it's gonna be winter. Alright, so that's the first day of winter and temperatures are down to 5 degrees Celsius. These guys over here are still gonna be able to work for quite a few days, so we're gonna let them. At least until, you know, everything freezes over. That would not be nice. However, this does mean that I need to check out the temperatures over here. So what does this house feel like? Okay, these are all warm and cozy. Yeah, I believe all the houses are sufficiently warm, so we don't have anything to worry about at all. Right? Right. You know what? I think I'm going to start researching again then. Yeah, where's my other educated person over here? You're a fire tender? No, 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 no. We cannot have our educated people be the fire tenders. That's not okay. Let's have someone else over here. Okay, yeah, so during the winters, the taxes are a lot lower, at least in terms of population and administrative taxes. Hey, they're nice to us, okay? Yeah, let's stop complaining about things that are nice for us. Alright, and I believe that is going to be mushroom cultivation finishing up, yeah, really soon over here. It's already 93% done. So, if we come over here underground... Yeah, okay, there we go. Mushrooms grow in dark places underground. Well, look at this. It's not dark. Why is this not dark? It should be kind of dark. Alright, it is winter, so we are going to stop the mining camps and let's just get back to the surface over here. Because now I want these guys to start working on tier 1 over here. So all Whiskers will expect better living standards. That is fine. That is okay. We can do that. What does this mean, by the way? Does this mean... Oh, it needs both of them. No, 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 no. We can't afford this. We don't have the ore furnace over here. So let's get that first. Yeah, we need the ore furnace first and then we can work towards that research. Because from what I can tell, it means it uses 1 plank and 1 copper 89 times. So yeah, let's stick with the ore furnace for now. And let's also take a look at some other way to farm some stuff, okay? Oh, this is really close. Fellas, can we get over here? Not enough resources. We need more logs. I think we need the logs for the underground stuff, right? Yeah. Let's do that, actually. I think that's a good idea. So I believe for that, I'm going to need more logs. I don't think we have a problem with logs, right? Yeah, this place is going to yield more than 14, and this is going to yield like... yeah, more than 18 over here. Okay, as soon as we have enough logs, we're going to start making our way over here to this side of the world. Because I believe, yeah, this is incredibly fertile for pretty much everything. Not for mushrooms, though. Wait. Oh! We can start farming mushrooms right now. Let's do that. This mining camp can actually just go away. We don't need it anymore. And I believe no one can get down here from now, right? Like, this is going to need a farm as well. Yeah, it might need a farm. So I'm going to place one right now. And yeah, we need a way for these fellas to get down there quickly. What is that? I have no idea what that is. Okay, we're gonna make some slides, okay. Yeah, let's just make some slides over here. Gonna be 1 and 2, right? Yeah, and then they can just use their usual planks over here. Perfect. And now I have a question. Can these regular mice, the ones that aren't miners, can they go down these ladders or no? We're gonna find out really quickly. Yeah, I'm amazed that nothing over here has any tax value apart from just the basic stuff. Wow. Okay, we have snow now. Lovely. Hey, I should take some pictures. Okay, so this is basically an easy way for us to figure out which houses actually need more heating, which is probably, yeah, just these ones. Why are you not working, by the way? Why don't you have fuel? Is no one providing you with fuel? Because where is this guy at? Mr. Fire Tender, what are you doing? Okay, we're gonna have more people. We're gonna have another person tend to the fires. And maybe, just maybe, that is gonna help like everything get fueled over here. Because currently what I can see is like this guy has to, yeah, they have to move a lot. How many fires, like how much fuel can you actually carry, by the way? Oh, there's someone coming over here right now. That's lovely. Let's see how much you can carry. This has 0. Oh, you provide 2 at a time. Or maybe 1 gets used up. Yeah, 1 probably got used up. Okay, our farming area is pretty fine. What about the underground, by the way? How hot does it get over there? Not hot. How cold does it get over there? Oh, the temperatures are dangerously cold. Who would have thought? I don't want to make another fire, though. Like, I don't want to make another bonfire because I don't think we have the resources to keep everything running. Actually, you know what? If we don't have the resources to keep everything running, then we'll just pause it, okay? Let's place one down here anyway. What's the worst that can happen? We run out of fuel. And oh my god, we're already using it. Yeah, we're already using a lot of fuel. Supply ship. Do you have fuel for me by any chance? You don't have fuel for me and you're also charging me way too much for just basic stuff. But I think I don't really have a choice. We are going to pause the sawmill now. Yeah. Like at this point, we need to pause it. And I believe I also need to pause this woodcutter because these guys are out there working in the cold and that's not okay. So let's just close that. Should I just... No, I'm not going to destroy it. I'm just going to pause this over here. Yep. And that way, in the future, we can come back to it after this winter ends, because winter isn't really that long. We only have 6 more nights to go. This farm down here though, yeah, that can use some help. So whoever got free from the woodcutter camp can just go to the farm. As we cry about our taxes being too high. The supply ship is back. The ore furnace has been researched. The 1 copper ore gives me 5 copper bars. Holy moly, that's a nice boost. And I believe the pirates, no, not the pirates, the smugglers love the copper bars. And we're just gonna sit over here and wait for our resources to complete. Oh yeah, we're getting logs from this place now. Yeah, and those logs are going to be converted into fuel over here at this charcoal furnace, which we are basically burning. We're using around 10 per day. Oh brother, that's not... We don't have enough. I might need to pause this down here. Yeah. Just disable this one. Take away. Take that away. I don't need it. If I destroy this, do I get that coal back? The fuel? I don't think so. Oh no. Yeah, but I believe all of the ones over here need to stay though. Because if I pause this one... No, those houses, they get too cold, man. So we can't pause that one. Hey, if we run out of fuel the last few days, what we can do is use some logs with just regular old campfires, right? But also, why can't we use coal for this? What use is coal for then? Like, what on earth are we gonna use coal for? Am I missing something over here? How do I use coal? Oh my god, coal is in the next tier. So we're going to use coal with piped water to create a lot of fuel. Like, a lot of fuel. Holy moly. Okay, I'm going to overtime this. I think you guys are not working as fast as you should be. Oh, also apparently this place is dangerously cold. Maybe that's why they're not working that fast, right? You know what? I'm going to place another one of this. Where do I place this though? Oh, brother, it's kind of difficult to see over here. But let's place it up here. Yeah. And we are gonna use some spiral staircase over here. Lovely. To connect down here. Okay, let's end this day now. Oh, my people love me. I need a way to use this approval. Yeah, this charcoal furnace over here, it's not going to be cold because it's right next to the bonfires. Haha. Oh, wait a second. This one isn't cold either. Oh, it can't be cold because it's literally it's literally a furnace. We don't need to do that. Yeah, I think it has its own heat. See? So when the mice are in there, it has its own heat. Oh, man. I think we just need to overtime the crap out of it, basically. Like, the other problem is that they need logs, and logs are nowhere nearby. So they have to walk... Yeah, they have to walk a lot just to get the logs. Also, is it just me, or did the amount of fuel that we're using go down? We didn't use as much last night. Okay, this mining camp over here, it's not as far away from this bonfire, so if they do get really cold, they can probably get back over here. So I'm not going to stop this one, okay? I want this hole to be done today. Also, what's the situation with the cafe? Like, in terms of food? Oh, interesting. So you basically grab enough food for 34 people. How do you decide this? Okay, I'm going to give these people another storage nearby. Yeah, right there. And that's going to be used for logs when this is complete. Because I've been noticing they basically walk all the way over here to these storages to grab their logs. And that's not okay. That is literally their one bottleneck right now. So if we can solve that problem, that would be great. But I don't think we can solve that problem without the logistics people, right? Without these people, right? The logistics hub? You know what? Let's also build that. Yeah. We might as well. This place, you can get some logs. Okay, and then we have our logistics hub and say we have a couple of people over here. What do they actually do? Like, are you gonna be helping stuff? So you move stuff between warehouses based on logistic requests. So if this one, logistics, and I say keep like, yeah, so basically keep 10 logs over here at all times. No, wait, not 10, 20. What are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna go bring logs. And how many can you carry? Because I know those guys can't carry a lot. Oh, brother, you guys can carry a lot. Oh, I love that. 1 second, 1 second, we can do more. So this is a smokery. They use fuel to make fish. This place also needs logs. Oh, it's for the lumber mill. So let's keep 10 logs over here for the lumber mill. And this place, yeah, this place gets fish automatically. That's not really a problem. All right. Do I have industry anywhere else except for this one sawmill that I don't really care about that I need to get rid of anyway? Should I get rid of it right now? I mean, it's kind of in the way. I would like to use this area for some other stuff. And we're not really using it anyway, so let's get rid of that. It's okay, we don't need that. Okay, so since these logistics people can carry a lot of stuff, I'm just gonna have a single one right now. Yeah, so let's just reduce the number of people working here to just a single person. Okay, so we just got a quest. They want me to build some decorations and they'll give me a tax credit. That is amazing. I would love to do that. How do I do that, by the way? Are these path decorations that you want me to build? Okay, I can't for the life of me find this thing. How do they want me to build it? We don't have the schematic for this. How dare you give me a quest to build something that we don't have the schematic for? How do I do this? Yeah, I can't even find that schematic in the research tab at all. That is awfully mean of them. Okay, why are you guys not harvesting the berries? Are we full on berries? This place is definitely full on berries. Yeah, I kind of want you guys to always harvest berries. Because you might not know about this, but berries are how we pay our taxes, you guys. Yeah, so how about we build a small warehouse over here? And this place is going to be for berries, right? We're gonna set that up. But we're also going to tell the logistics team to empty this place out. Yeah. Because these farmers are gonna collect the berries and then they're gonna put it over here. But the logistics team is then going to pick it up from over here and send it everywhere else. And by everywhere else, I basically mean, you know, my other warehouses that are for that item. So this one is going to be for berries. And this one over here is the central warehouse, right? You currently have 17 berries. What if I say you are not allowed to have berries at all? Yeah, because 17 berries isn't something we want to have. Good sir, can you finish this construction over here, please? Oh, are you kidding me? You guys are not gonna be able to finish this tonight. Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh, it's gonna be so close. Oh, man. This is just mean, okay? What are the odds of this happening like this? Oh, man. All right, so this warehouse. Perfect, you guys finished it. So, this place is going to keep berries, and it can keep as many berries as, you know, possible. No worries at all. So, now, if my brain is working correctly, that means these people, the logistics people, are going to pick up the berries, and they're sending it over here. Oh, because I placed another one that can accept berries. No, empty this one out as well. Actually, we're gonna just destroy this one. Yeah, we don't need that one. Alright, so we only need one warehouse up here because these farmers, they're gonna fill up this one, right? And then this one is going to be emptied. Yup. So this one is basically always gonna be empty. Huh. I also think we need another one for logs, like a big central one. Yeah, since logs are also something that we export usually. Okay. So if I want to stop worrying about taxes once and for all, what do I need to do? I don't like cotton because it ruins the fertility. Okay, flax, logs, and berries seem like a good idea. Fish, on the other hand, is a nice crop. It's easy to get as well, but it's not worth a lot. Everything down here, I believe, is not reproducible. Like, it's not infinite, right? Yeah, because once we mine a vein of copper, it's basically gone, and the same is the case with coal. Okay, so everything we have just discovered tells me only one thing, which is that we need to farm. We need to farm a lot, because everything other than farming is not scalable. At least from what I can tell right now. Alright, so winter is basically gonna be ending tonight. That means we no longer need to maintain all of these bonfires, right? And that also means we're gonna be able to stockpile logs through these woodcutters over here. I'm gonna just assign those right now, because we might as well. And something else I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on more housing over here. Except for the fact that I can't place this over here because I don't have any logs. That's okay, we're gonna have logs tomorrow anyway. Oh my god, we've been raking up the taxes over here. It's almost 1,000. And please tell me we're not gonna get any more supply ships. Yeah, we're not getting any more supply ships during the winter, so that is good. Okay, so we are out of winter, but we still have snow. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, you guys, can you just get me some logs, please? That would be nice. And Mr. Supplier, hello, sir. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take some logs from you as well. We might as well. And let me connect this path over here. This one solo tree over here needs to go away. And I don't think I can get rid of it. No, we're gonna have to harvest this. Let's do it. It's okay. Just one stair over here. Oh, would you look at that? We can't place a stair. Well, we're gonna be placing a stair right now then. There you go. Okay, so then as soon as this tree is gone, we can get rid of this woodcutter hut. Oh, wait a second. They're not gonna be able to get down here from this. There you go. Okay, and what are we gonna do when we get over here? Basically, I want to farm berries as well as flax. So that is going to be what we will do. However, for now, how are you guys looking? Oh, it's still too cold. Okay, we can enable this. We can enable that place. And I'm gonna need you guys to start working down here, please. Yeah, because the crown might not be interested in the mushrooms, but I am. Oh, you know something else I can do? We can place a small warehouse down here. And this place is going to store some mushrooms for us. Yeah, we need to start doing that basically in different places. And I believe food is not really a problem. So the next time the whisker ship comes over, we're gonna get a couple more. Okay, let's start building this because otherwise we're never gonna be able to do it. Yeah, I seem to be unable to save up materials for big projects, okay? As is evident from my Timberborn playthrough right now that is going on. You should check out the channel and subscribe if you're interested in games like this. Alright, the tax collector is gonna be arriving today and we have 1.3k to pay and that is a lot. Oh my god. Oh, the snow melted as well. That's nice. Okay, one second. Where do these guys live? Like, where is your home, sir? You live all the way over there. Will you change your home if these houses get built? Okay, we need to make the tax collector happy as well. So you can have that gold bullion first of all. And everything else is basically gonna be, yeah, in fish and berries. Yeah, and this time around, we are not gonna be able to get more than a single reward, right? You know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if there's something nice to have. Especially the schematic for this quest over here. I want to finish that. Alright, the whisker ship is here and we need 4 people. I'm gonna get an apprentice. And yeah, let's just get everyone that is not an unsafe worker. Nosy and healthy. Okay, that's fine. See, this would have been really useful last time you guys came up. Let's just take that and we're gonna do that right now as well. Intimidates passing whiskers. Do we want them to be intimidated? Sure, why not? That's 3. Oh my god, I need to place so many of these. That's awfully rude of you people to like make me place so many of these. Hey, just one more. Where do I fit this? Yeah, might as well fit it back in the corner over there. Yeah, give me my tax credit, please. Alright, the supply ship is here. We don't really need anything from you. I'm just gonna take the logs because why not? Oh, no, not because why not? Because we need to get ourselves over here on this island. Lovely. Finally. Oh, by the way, if I just close off all of these areas, can they still get to my place and bombard me or something? That would be nice to know. Yeah, I would hope so, but I really don't think so. Okay, we're gonna just pause the fire tenders right now because it seems like they're still using all of our fuel. So no more fire tenders. And yeah, the sawmill does need to be turned on again. And I don't think I paused anything else, right? Yeah, that was it. Well, fellas, you know what? I think we are gonna be calling it over here, at least for today. Join us next time around as we turn this island into a farm for ourselves and we figure out ways to move our whiskers faster. Because currently they don't really move as fast as I was hoping they would. Maybe we don't even need to move them at all. Maybe we just set up 2 different settlements. Maybe this place over here can be independent and get its food. Oh, wait a second. They don't need to get its food from anywhere. They're gonna be the ones that are growing food. Okay. I'm gonna trust the logistics people over here to handle those things for me. Okay? While we're at it, let's also add another logistics person because we are probably gonna need them as we expand outwards. Smash the subscribe button if you're still watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!